So for me, HRS provides all of the nitty-gritty. So as a clinician too, I think most of us get into the physical therapy practice because we want to treat patients and we want to help people and we want to build this collaborative environment. I don't think any of us get into PT to go, I want to learn how to bill and I want to learn about insurance compliance. That's not what excites us. So HRS takes care of those things and really allows you to focus on managing your practice and building your team. But when I was a student and I came into their practice, I was like, man, this is weird. Like all this stat stuff, I would never work for this company. That was seriously my impression. But then when I understood it, when I understood why those things were in place and how they helped not only the company grow and succeed, and that they were used as an indicator and a metric, but how they actually help physical therapists understand how to do their role and to see how are we actually improving as a clinician, but then how are we helping our patients, it made sense to me. It's like, okay, I can get on board with this and I want to be a part of that. So it really just took breaking down and getting a little bit more education on what they were doing and why they were doing it. I think I was really surprised at the growth of the company and the clinics, and what I thought would be part of a success, going from, oh, it's just me as a little therapist in this clinic to now having 8 other therapists, 2 clinic locations, and really looking at how seamless in a lot of ways that went and how well controlled that process was in a very short period of time. That's surprising to me, and that it's still looking at growth and still looking at expanding on those areas isn't something even 5 years ago that I would have thought was possible, and that's happened in a very short period of time. So from a leadership standpoint, that is definitely another area where there's been a ton of personal growth, and a lot of that really does have to do with HRS's training. So they do a very thorough training with each one of their partners, and it's individualized to the partner, but then there's also, of course, a set of kind of standard training programs that take you through really how to run a business, but then also how to be a good role model, how to be a good leader, and those translate, again, not only into business, but they translate outside of business too, into personal life and other relationships as well. So they're great points to be taking away. But there is a pretty large time commitment when you're first getting something up and running, and there are a lot of sacrifices. It's not all rainbows and butterflies and growth and success, although a lot of it has been, but it is, a bit of commitment that you really have to be willing to do, and that's one thing, as I've even talked with other partners that are aspiring, that I try to make apparent as well, just to have that reality point, and if they're okay with that and they can get it, they're going to do awesome. If they don't want to put in that time and they're expecting success overnight, it's not going to happen. And HRS is amazing, and I have so much faith that they can get anybody to any point, but that person's got to be willing to put in the time up front to make it happen.